Hi, my name is Anne Hintz. This video follows on from my 2 other videos about my journey into my body. So, what is the difference between an emotion and a feeling? An emotion is the name we give to a set of feelings, of physical sensations. When we are children, a parent might see us with clenched fists and a tight jaw and say that we are angry. We then start to dissociate from the physical feelings and go with the mental concept of the word angry. We no longer realize that our jaw is tight and our fists are clenched. What we are doing with these steps, what I have been doing, is reversing that process. We are letting go of the mental concept of the words and finding the physical sensations behind the words. After I had done sufficient work with EFT, that I was aware of the emotions surrounding thoughts and could become aware of the physical sensations around those emotions, then I started feeling my feelings. As I said in my first video, my journey into my body, I started doing this when I was doing the dishes. I would catch myself thinking a thought that had emotion attached to it. Then I would stop what I was doing, hold totally still, and find where the physical sensations were inside my body. When I found them, I would try to keep them there and keep my focused attention on them. I found the easiest way to do this was to hold totally still, like a statue, even holding my breath, because when my breath moved, the physical sensations would move and I would sometimes lose them. So I would be holding still, noticing, for example, the tension in my stomach. I would want to feel this tension and allow it to be. It took concentration. Sometimes I would talk to it in my mind. I feel you, tension. I feel you right there in my stomach. You have every right to be there. I see you. I acknowledge you. I feel you. At some point, I would have to take a breath, and then I would see if the tension was still there. If it was, I would do the same thing again, and then again, until it was gone. It made for some long sessions of dishes. Later on, I would lie on the sofa and bring a thought to mind that I knew had emotion associated with it. I would then feel the emotion, the feelings, the physical sensations. Just notice and allow them to be. They would then dissipate, and I would think the thought again and see if there was any emotion left attached to it. If there was, I would do it again. I would do this over and over until the feeling had subsided. Then I would think another thought and do the same thing. I went through my childhood traumas again, and then I went on to collective traumas. The Loma Prieta earthquake that I was in 1989, the tsunami, the Fukushima nuclear disaster, and 9/11. Always feeling the sensations and letting them pass through. Eventually, I was releasing so much tension that I experienced what felt like electric currents coursing through me, almost like an electrical discharge of stored energy, which is exactly what I think it was. I could play with this energy, moving it up and down my body with focused attention. But eventually, after many months, it dissipated. Working with this energy allowed me to practice feeling the sensations inside. At some point during all this inner work, which I would do every evening, I noticed that I could keep my awareness inside my body even after the tension I had been focusing on dissipated. This was the beginning of my next step on the journey, which I will leave for another video. The next video will be about blowing through tension, which is another technique I used once I was aware of the physical sensations inside. So if you'd like to see it, please subscribe or check back. I fully documented the path I took in my book called A Pathway to Insight. You can order it from your local bookstore, or the link to Amazon is in the description. Thank you for your time.